Hello, guys. Welcome back. I'll be talking about some of the games that went down in the English Premier League yesterday. The match reviews of some of the games, not everything. Some of them, I think, the most importantly, the important ones, the one that they were full of dramas, the one that are full of upsets, and the one that was eye catching. Those are the ones that I'll be talking about, and of course, I'll talk about my club too. Chelsea Football Club, their match against Fulham yesterday. But before I proceed, follow me on all the platforms at Footy360 TV. Thank you very much. The first game I'll be talking about is Bournemouth versus Tottenham Hotspur. It was a very dramatic game. I think Antoine Semenyo gave them their parting gift yesterday. It was a dying minute winner from him, a 95 minutes winner from him. So late into the game, I think the game was heading for a draw, but Semenyo just came up, gave them their parting gift. I think after this game, he will be going to Manchester City already, yeah. But it was a very good parting gift from him, and he ensured that they had all the 3 points, and it lifted them just, I think, a point, and it lifted them up very close to Tottenham Hotspur now. They are just behind Tottenham Hotspur on the log. They are in 14 and 15. Both of them are going behind each other. The next game that I'll be talking about is the Brentford versus Sunderland game. Wow, that this guy called Igor Thiago. This guy has 16 goals already this season. I think he's the next best thing after Haaland this season. What a game of football! They took Sunderland to the cleaners, though Sunderland have about 6 to 8 of their players in the AFCON right now. So maybe as from now, subsequently now, if they want to make some signing, maybe they will be thinking about this before they sign some of their players, considering they will be traveling for AFCON, they will be going for AFCON tournaments with their country. So you can't fault them for representing their country. So Brentford took them to the cleaner in that game. Igor Thiago scored 2 goals. He would have had an hat-trick, but the goalkeeper denied him from having an hat-trick in that game. It was a very good game of football. They really mean business. That very stubborn Sunderland team, they took them to the cleaners, and this winning took them to 5th position. They are now ahead of Chelsea. They are ahead of Manchester United, just behind Liverpool. That means Brentford. They are. I think they want to make themselves the Nottingham Forest of last season now. They have good goal scorer. Imagine Brentford player is the second highest goal scorer in the EPL this season. Wow. Football is crazy in England. I'm telling you guys, football is very, very crazy in England. Another game I will be talking about is Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Crystal Palace made sure that Aston Villa did not increase their pressure behind Arsenal yesterday. Like, they did put more pressure on Arsenal by not securing all 3 points. It was a drab draw, like dry draw, 0-0. And another game I'll be talking about is Manchester City versus Brighton. Imagine Brighton holding Manchester City at home at Etihad Stadium to a 1-1 draw. Even Brighton could have won that match yesterday because they were going for the winner, but it was Donnarumma that was there saving ball back to back to keep Manchester City in the game. Nice one. Haaland decreased his tally yesterday by scoring from the penalty spot. Good one for them. And the next one I'll be talking about is Fulham versus Chelsea. This one is just an advice that I'll be having for Rosinho that is coming in as the new coach. You need to instill discipline into this Chelsea team, because this Chelsea team, they self-implode most of the time. That was what happened yesterday. They self-imploded yesterday and they lost all the 3 points. They were so lazy. They don't play with zeal. They were so lackluster in their play, and there is no discipline in them. These are the things that Rosinho needs to work on in that team. They are a talented group of players, but they are so complacent. They are very, very complacent, and they self-implode. Anytime they want to play rubbish, they play it to the full. That's what I will talk about just in that game. The last one I will be talking about is Newcastle versus Leeds United. You see that Leeds United, they don't give up. They would have won that game yesterday because they won that game till 91 minutes yesterday before Newcastle got a penalty and they equalized. Then Avi Barnes came as the savior and took away all the 3 points from them. It was a very fantastic, like end-to-end football game that produced 7 trillion goals. 7 trillion goals. It was a masterclass yesterday. That game was a masterclass. Please, once again, if you are yet following us, please click on the follow button and follow us on all the social media platforms at Footy 360 TV. I will see you guys on the next one.